color.
Okay.
Now I'll be adding the A, and let's say I'll just come around here and style it. I'll give it a background color of brown. Has it not saved? It's not showing. Okay, I've not given it a text. That's why it's looking at me like that. Let me see. Um, A tag, but the A is too small. Can you see how it's appearing? Can you see? Look at it. I added A. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma.
Good. A tags come just they take up as much width as you give them, as much width as the content has. What do I mean by this? Now, because I wrote just A, it's now giving me only this small block here, which is just enough to contain that content. Assignments are taking up, no matter if you write if you write P here, if you write H1, if you write anything, it's still taking up the whole width of that place that they are, that particular line they are. Now the A tag takes up just as much as you write inside. Let's say I increase the text of this A now and decide to just make it longer. It will say, okay, you've added something. One, let's move. It's now moving together with what I added. Okay, it doesn't take up so much space. That's why it is called an inline. If I decide to add the second for the second one, there's another example that says span, right? The span is also an inline element. Let's see what happens when we decide to add the span. This is a span, and I'll give it a background color. Okay, forgot the style tag. I'll give it a background color of what should I give? Pink, and I'll write a text. Let me just do this and see what will happen. Now this span is coming to stay right beside it. Can you see what's happening? So these elements naturally do not take up a lot of space. They are naturally inline elements, but then they cannot be that way permanently. You can use the display, CSS display. You can style it and decide to make it what? A block, or you can decide to make it an inline. Now this leads me to the part where we talk about the CSS display properties. Now I'm back to this page. Now that we understand that some elements are that way, now for you to decide to you can decide to make all these elements that naturally come as block, you can decide to make them inline, okay, by using it. If you give it a display of inline, it will make that element inline. I'll show you what I mean so you don't get confused. You can also decide to make an element a block. So all these ones that come as span, you can decide to make it a block, okay, and you can also decide to make it none, display as none. What does none mean? None means nothing. Disappear from that page. Just the same way I add comments, but this time around it's not comments. You're asking it to just disappear. You might still need it, but for now, disappear from the page. That is what the none does. So it's almost magical. The next one is the flex, and we will talk about all this. I just want you to have a look at it first. Take a good look at this displays because we'll be learning them. Now there's another one called the inline block. It functions as an inline and also as a block. Now this is not just all talks. I will show you how this works. Let's go back to now. The first thing I want to do is I want to show you one thing. There's one thing about the inline elements, or let's say there's something about the block that the inline doesn't do as well. The block, you can decide to change the width. Can you see, can you all list out the block elements I have here naturally? Tell me, what are the block elements I have here?
Um, a P, a
Good.
D, and then
This meeting is being recorded.
So you're enjoying now. Okay, I think I just yes, it's good, David. I like it. It's good. Now we are going to edit to
Make
okay.
the
I think
bird
I
a
just
flyer now. So
yes, it's good. Now that we are done, I'm going to show you guys something. But then I don't want to show you guys this, okay? So that you will not get lazy about it. There's something that Canva does actually. Canva can auto adjust your pictures for you. You know, like this now that we finish editing, assuming I didn't want to edit this picture by myself. If you go this place that they wrote auto adjust, if you click on it, all right, why is darker like this now is because I have already edited the picture. But before I edited my picture, okay, let me show you guys something. So before I edited my picture was like this. If I come to edit, all right, and click on adjust, okay, you will see this auto adjust here. Once I click on it, all right, it will edit your flyer for you. I don't know if you guys understand. It will edit your flyer for you. You see, color adjusted. So now it have edited my flyer for me without me coming here to add the things that I need to add. But then sometimes now you might not like what it gives you, okay? So you might want to do it by yourself. But then I'm just showing you guys that Canva can also automatically edit your pictures for you. All right, and you can adjust the intensity here. All right, so I want us to do something, right? In the pictures that we just edited, I want us to add filters to it. So we're going to add filters to it. So we will come to edit, go back to edit. You can see filter here. So you scroll down like this so you can see it all. So you got to see all here, you click on it, all right? Then you can see so many filters. So just choose the one that you like. So for me, I think I might just go with this. So I want to use this. So choose a filter that you want. You can choose from the natural one or from the warm or from the cool. No, choose any filter that you want to. King David, nice one. You added some brightnesses. I can see it. Isabella, we can't see what you sent to. Okay. So you guys have added filters. All right. So I'm going to show you guys. You don't need to do this one with me. You can just try it out. But if you come to that edit, all right, if you come down, you will see effects. Right. So in this effect, if you click on this effect now, you will see shadow. Right. If you click on shadow, let me scale down this a bit so you guys will see what is happening. All right. So if I click on glow, do you see that it added a glow for me around the edge of this picture? If I click on drop down, if you look here, you will see it added a shadow for me just at this side. Right? If if I click on outline, look at, it's now in a frame form. Right? It's now in a frame form. So this is for shadows under effect. All right, you can choose curve, look at the shadows added here. You can choose page lift, this angled, this is how it looks like, this is how angled look like. All right, so there are different effects here. Shadow, which you can pick any one you want. Let me leave my own in outline. All right, that I want to show you guys is blur. Wherever I'm painting is where it's adding blur. Sometimes when you are watching the news or you are in the internet, all right, you might see something like this, where a picture that they just blurred out the person's face. All right, maybe they don't want you to see the person's face, or something like that. This is how blur works out in. Anyway, I'm painting with this brush tool now. Is where it's blurring. All right, you can add blur to the whole image, and you see the whole image will be blurred. Okay, you can't see it now because the intensity is in 0. So you see the whole image is now blurred. I can't see anything. But where you can use this blur is that is either you are trying to blur out the face of the person. All right, I try not to blur out the face of the person or a particular place. Or another how you can use blur is sometimes you can just decide to blur out the background, all right, so that they will only focus, or the focus will now be on the image. Yes, so now you might not see it very well, but then I'm blurring out this background, and maybe by the time I'm done, you will see that the focus, right, will now be on me more now, not on the background. Why? Because you can hardly see the background because I've blurred out the background. Okay, so that is how this blur actually works. All right, if you look at this tree now, you can't see this tree very well. But then I don't want to use this blur. I'll just show you guys something. Okay, I don't want to use blur. I'm okay with this. It's a nice one. Ooh, Zara, I like it. Oh, Antonia, nice one. Antonia is editing her mom's picture. Yes, I've seen it now. Okay. Nice one. You guys have already added effects on your own. Interesting. No, I didn't use the borderline. I didn't use the borderline. I said this is how you get blur, but I don't want to get blur. If I click on that image, go to a bit, all right? And then if you come down, you see effect. After filters, the next one is effect. Next one is effect. See it here. So if you click on to add the person that asked if it was borderline, this place that says shadow, if you click on shadow, these are so many shadows that you can add. And the one I added is the one known as outline. which I said you can add different ones. Some people added, I see someone that added something like this. You can decide to add glow, you can decide to add curve. So anyone you click, you see how it is. But for me, I added outline under shadow, and shadow is under effect. Then for the person that asks how did I do the blur, if I click on this, after shadow, the third one is blur. Alright. So if I click on blur, you see add blur is already here. Once I take my cursor to this picture, you see it's changing to a circle. So we call this key, alright, and I start painting like this, start moving the arrow key. Any place I paint will block. Alright, any place that I paint this is going to block. See, that's how I added the blur. But I said I didn't want to, I don't need blur for this. So I'll just show you guys how to add blur. Okay, I didn't add blur in mine. So now that we have gotten our edited picture, all right, the next thing I want us to do is to start editing. And then I don't want us to go and start, creating a new design. That was why I said we should create a design for Instagram post. Okay, so now how are we going to get another page? So if we come up here, click outside, make sure you're not clicking on anything. Okay, if you click outside, if you click on this, you see this, you say add page, you say add page. So if you click on add page, you see that another page has added for you, just like
Now let's
this.
see what I mean. We've seen this
Right,
before. What container
you
do I
see
want to
we have this,
make
we now have
disappear
another
now?
page.
I want to
Have
make
you
this
added
one to
another
disappear, the
page?
div. This one that has a long width. I want it to disappear from.
Okay, you can send it to me now. Let me know, you can send to me. Oh, okay, you don't know how to send. Can someone help me out with that? Can someone help me out and tell Olamide in the chat how to send? Okay, let's do it like this. I'll unmute you, Yusuf, so that you help me and tell him how he can. David, nice one. How he can send to. Oh, and he's looking fine. David, a nice one. I love what you did. That's why I'm saying I have intelligent students. Please help me and tell Olamide how he can send to the group. He wants to send his to the group. What? Unmute yourself and talk. Unmute yourself so you talk. I don't get what you say. Please. Please, who else can tell Olamide how to send? Let me unmute you. You are unable to unmute. I just asked to unmute you now. Okay. Let me do it again. I'm coming. Let me. Oh yeah, unmute. Sorry, it's wasn't you. Sorry. Oh yeah, unmute yourself.
Okay, the way I will send my should I share my screen or
No, just tell him.
okay, the way I used to send
Wait,
what ma?
wait. Oh, I share your screen so that you can see what you're seeing.
Okay. Myself someone else is sharing.
Okay, let me stop sharing mine. Oh, yes,
Okay,
share.
ma. Okay, this is on my screen. I'm going to go to Zoom. Okay, now there's this small icon that is like a file. So I'll just go to file over here. I'll go to file. After I download, then I'll just click open. Then I will just send it. I hope you saw that.
Do it again. I don't think you saw it.
Okay. What I did was okay, let me start from over here. I just went to download. After it downloads finish. After it downloads finish. This is it here, it's downloading. After it downloads finish, I'll just go to my Zoom, go to my file down here next to the small emoji icon.
Wait,
You see file.
You did not share your entire screen. You only shared your window, so we can't see what you are doing.
Okay, I don't
In
sorry, but
we can't see.
it was giving me option I share and that's what I'm doing. Sorry.
Share your entire screen. Now go to Zoom.
I'm sharing my entire screen right now, but I can still see that it's just still showing my Canva.
Yeah, it's only showing your camera, but we can't see your entire screen. Okay, let me do it from mine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
What is your name Yusuf or is it your dad's account?
It's my dad's name. Yusuf is my dad's name.
So what's your name?
My name is Umulukoye, but you can just call me Tiwa. I'm Muslim, so
Tiwa.
you can, yeah, Tiwa.
Okay, please stop. Okay, I stop sharing your screen. So, David, I don't know if you got what she did. All right, but I'm going to do that again. Oh, that's nice. So I'm going to do what she did. All right, how to share. So I will click on my entire screen to share. So this is how they send it to the group. All right. So if you come to Canva, this is what I want to download and share to the group. If I click here on share, you will see download. All right, this is how you even download any work that you do in Canva. So if you click on download, all right, so download the picture. I download the picture. So now it's downloading. Okay, so it's done. You see, showing me it's done here. But I don't know why this downloaded as a zip file. Not so it's not how I want it to download. Well, Okay, once you are done downloading, the next thing you want to do is to go to your Zoom. Okay, so now if you come to your Zoom, you will see this icon here is the second one, all right, a file icon. So if you click on the icon, you will see OneDrive, Google Drive, Docs, Microsoft SharePoint. But then for me, I use your computer, all right? So if I click on your computer, you will see that my file has opened for me. You understand? So the design that I downloaded is this. But I don't know why that picture downloaded as a zip file. So now let me get another random image, okay? Like the key selection collection sales flyer that we did. So if I click on it, you will see that my image will upload in the group, just like that. So that's how you download, all right? That's how you send your picture to the group. So now we are done. Let's go back to our class, what we were saying before. So now we are here, okay? The next thing, let's start our flyer because we don't have time again. All right? So let's start our flyer. So the first thing we'll do for our flyer, because I already showed you guys the flyer we are designing now. See what we are designing right here. This flyer is what we are designing. So now to do that, okay, we have to first thing we have our document. So we need to add our color, background color. Okay, so for the background color, just use any color that you want. You understand? Any color of your choice you can use. So if you click on the page that you just created, make sure you click on it because if you click outside, you see nothing is showing here. But once I click on it, you can see my color right here saying background color. So now I click on this color, okay, and then if you scroll down, you can choose any color from here. This one's a gradient mixture of two or more colors. Okay, these are just solid colors, one colors. All right. Or if you don't like any colors from here, if you scroll up, you will see the color palette that has a plus sign into it. It's saying add a new color. So if you click on it, you can make any colors from this color palette that you're seeing right here. So now me, I want to make my own color. I want to use baby pink. This color is okay for me. So I don't know if you have choose your own color so that we can move on. So have you guys choose color? Have you choose your background color? Okay. Okay. That reminds me. Where is this? Oh, he's not here again. Okay. So let me call you Balogun because I said I was not pronouncing the other one right. So I'm going to ask you to unmute you right now so you can now tell me how to pronounce your name. So can you tell me how to pronounce your name now?
Ma, my name is Hikmat.
Okay, Hikmat.
Yes, ma.
Okay. I pray that I don't forget the pronunciation again. Hikmat. All right.
Oh, ma.
What? You wanted to say something?
Yes, ma.
Thank you. So now we have chosen our background color, right? All right. So now that we have chosen our background color, the next thing we want to do, okay, is to add our picture that we uploaded, that we edited. All right. So this is going to be very easy since we are still on the same page. All right. But before we do that, let's get a frame that will put that picture inside so that it will give us the circular, shape. So we come to elements, click on elements. All right. Click on elements. Then you will see frame here. Or if it's not showing your own, just search frame here. All right, but then frame, and you will see the frames, the one that has grass and the cloud. So this particular one is the one we want to use. So we click on it, and then we have our frame here. So just go to elements, search frame, then you will see pick this particular frame, the one that has grass. Then click on it and it will appear here. Once you have done that, you need to resize it. You guys remember we talked about resizing as one of the tools of editing. So you want to resize this picture, this frame, because the frame is too big, all right? So to resize it, I come to the edge right here, and then I make it like this. So I think this is okay for me, but if it is not, I'll still resize it again. Okay? So if you have gotten your frame and you have resized it, the next thing that you would want to do, okay, is for us to add our picture inside this frame. All right, so I just place my frame here. So for us to add the picture inside this frame. So to do that, just come to this picture here. It's either you do Control C, all right? So now that we have this, is either you do Control C, all right, or you right click and you will see copy, not copy style, copy. All right, you see it's even showing here Control C. So you click on copy to copy this picture. Then you come down to the second page, which is the page that we are designing, all right, and then we paste it. Is either you do Control V, all right, or you right click and you see paste. You paste it and you have your picture right here. Don't put the picture inside yet because we need to crop the picture to be able to give us what we want. Okay, so are we here? Have we gotten our picture? Before I move on, we are designing. Who is asking what we are doing? We are designing a birthday flyer. Remember, I said you can use your own color. Okay, done. All right. So the next thing I want to do is that look at why I say we need to crop the picture. If I put this picture inside this frame, look at how it is. But I don't want it like this. I want like only from here to be showing. So it's really like portrait kind of. All right. So I Control Z this. So now I need to crop this picture. All right. So that it will be like only mostly my face that is showing. So now I come here. You can decide to use the crop tool right here, right? The crop tool right here. Or there is another shorter way that you can crop your picture. Okay? You see this rectangle that you are seeing here, or should I call it a cone, that you are seeing here in the middle. You know, to resize, we are using the circle. The circle is for resizing, all right? But for cropping is the one in the middle, the one that looks like a cone. in the middle, or should I call it a rectangle? But then just know that it's the one in the middle. Now look at what will happen if you see it's cropping the picture if I'm using the one in the middle. If I use this one here, you see what is happening. All right. So now, see what I'm going to do. I want to crop this picture to this part. All right. So I crop it like this. Okay. Then I don't need this place. I don't need this space that I'm seeing here. So I crop it like this. So I also crop mine like this. So one thing with this cropping is that if you know the parts that you want to see when you put your picture inside that circle frame, then crop it to be like that. So this is what I want people seeing when they are looking at that picture. Just this. So now I insert my picture and now you look at how it is. See, see, this is how it looks like. So this is what I want people to see. I don't want people seeing all the background. So now you see with cropping, I have removed the unwanted part. Okay, somebody is asking how do we crop? All right, David Peter, well done. Olamide, hope you are following us. You say you joined us today. Hope you are following. So I will redo the crop part again. All right, I will redo the crop part again. So I said to crop your picture. All right. If you click on this picture now, you are seeing that I have this circle one here at the edge and I have this one in the middle. Okay. So now to crop this picture, I'm going to use the ones in the middle. All right, not the ones at the edge, not the circle ones, but then the ones in the middle. So now what you are going to do is to hold the one in the middle and then crop it like this. Then you are cropping. So this is how I want it to be. So now I have this, right? So I want to also crop out the edge here. I want to crop out here. So I crop it like this. Okay. And then I crop the side. Okay. And I crop the side. So now I insert it. So now I have this. Did we get to this point? Did you not see how I cropped it? Okay. Daniel used the rectangle frame. Have we reached to this place? I'm here. I'm waiting for you guys to finish up. All right. So now that we are all done with it, I said, once you are done copying your picture, all right, once you just move that picture, just you see I finished copying my picture, right? Just move this picture and move it inside the frame. You see what it's showing. Now once it starts showing this thing, leave it, and then you see that it have entered inside the frame. Have you gotten to this extent? Have you gotten to this extent so that we can move on? We don't have time again. So now the next thing we are going to do, now we have gotten our picture, right, is to add the elements that we used in making that design. All right. So the first element we are going to get, all right, is the big cupcake that was used in the design. This cupcake, this is the design we are making. So we are going to get this cupcake. Okay, so that's what we get right now. All right. So now you come to elements and you search, clear the frame that we searched and search for bold birthday cupcake. Bold birthday cupcake. And press enter. Search for bold birthday cupcake. Have you gotten that? Have you searched it? If you have searched it, then you let me know. Search for bold birthday cupcakes. So now you come to graphics, see all. Click on see all. Then these are so many cupcakes that we can use, all right? But then this is the one that I want to use right here. All right, this is the one that I want to use. This is one I want to use. So I will click on this one and you see my cupcake is here. So I'll just place it like this. Yes, I'll just place mine like this. So if you have this, the next step you would want to take, all right, if you have this, is for us to duplicate this cupcake. So to duplicate the cupcake, you click on the cupcake. All right. You can do that by searching, doing pressing Control D, or if you come to this icon here, you will see Control D. All right. You will see duplicate. Sorry. Then you click on it. You see that it is now two. So I carry this, all right, and I place it here. But if you look at the picture that we have here, this candle is facing this side, not the other way. So this is where you see where our own candle is facing. This is where our flip to comes, all right? This is where our flip to comes. So now we come here to flip, click on flip, and then we flip horizontally. So have you flipped yours? Have you flipped your cake? So should I go ahead? All right. So I take that as a go ahead. So you have duplicated your cupcakes, all right? Okay, now why haven't you duplicated yours? I said you should come to elements, all right? Search for gold birthday cake. Then you come to this one, all right? Click on it. All right, once you get it, you place it how you want it to be. Okay, then once you are done, the next thing you would want to do, all right, is to duplicate it. If you click on this, you will see duplicate here. Okay, so just click on this to duplicate it, and then place it here and flip. Click on flip and flip horizontal, so it will be like this. All right. So if you have gotten to this part, we are going to move on. So the next thing we are going to do now is to add another element, all right? And the element is, we're going to add the horn festive. Let me show you guys. We're going to add this particular one right here. All right, so that's what we are going to add. So we come back to elements, okay, and then we search horn festive. So horn festive. Let me send this to the group. Let me send it to the group so that you guys know what I searched. No. Somebody added, what's it called? Please, Love, remind me your name again. Sorry, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm not good with names. He added a borderline on his picture. All right. So, have we searched for the horn festive? So, if your own is not like this, click on see all here. We click on see all so that we can see the whole horn festive. All right. So now let's choose the one we are going to use. So we're using this particular one right here. So we're using this one. The one that has a purple stripe color with blue. So I click on it and then you see I've added it here. So the next thing I want to do, okay, is to scale it. Yes, we need to resize it. So I resize it like this, okay, and then I place it here. But if you look at, this is not how I want it to be. So I come back again to flip. I click on flip, flip horizontal, and you see it's not facing that way, this way. So I place it like this. But then again, I don't like the color of this my bun. So I want to change the color, to look like this cupcake. Just like I have here, you see. So to do that, okay, you see, I told you guys that you can always change the colors of what it got from your element, all right? So if you look at this color, obviously this purple one here means the purple stripe that I'm seeing here, all right? And then this is not the color that I want it to be. I want it to be this color, okay? So what do? I click on this particular purple color that I'm seeing, purple color, okay. I click on it, and then the next thing I want to do is to change the color, okay. So I want to change the color to this, all right. So you see I've changed the color. I don't want this. Let me, yes, this one is better for me, okay. This one is better. So now I want to also change the color, like the blue one. Let me make it into purple. So I come here, I click on it, I change it to this particular color right here, okay. Then I come here again, and then I change it to this particular color right here. So now I have this. So now I have this. Remember, you can always change your own color to whatever color that you like it to be, or the if you like the color that it came with, then there is no need for you to change the color. So if I click on this color, okay, I need to duplicate it and place it here. All right. So to duplicate it, you guys know how we duplicate it now. Come here, click on duplicate like this, and then bring it here. So once you have it here, I need to flip this also. So I come to flip, and then I flip it like this, and then I make sure I place it well. So now I have this. See, our design is gradually coming together. Okay, it's gradually coming together. So if we are here, can you let me know if you have gotten your phone? Can you let me know so that okay? All right. So to move on to the next one, all right. To move on to the next one, and the next thing we would want to add, all right, is to add the balloons. We need to add the balloons. So to add the balloons, we'll clear this particular one that we have searched. Go back to your elements, all right, and then in elements, we search for bold birthday balloons. Bold birthday, then balloons. Then you press enter. Let me copy this and then send it to the group. So I just sent it to you guys. So search for bold birthday balloons. All right. If you have searched for it, You can search for it. Then you come to see all here. Click on see all, and then see the balloon I want to use here. But if you look, you can see different balloons. Okay, but the one that I want to use is this one that you can see here. This is the one I want to use. So if you click on this particular balloon, all right, then the next thing we want to do is to place this balloon. Okay, so if we bring this balloon here, you see this is not how I want it to be. So I'm going to flip this balloon. All right, so I'll come here, flip, flip horizontally. So now you see how it's looking. Now see how it's looking. But then this balloon is too big, so I need to resize it. I need to make it smaller. So I make it like this, and then I place it here. So now I have this. Okay, I have this. So now the next thing I want to do is to duplicate this balloon. You need to duplicate this balloon into two. So we click on duplicate, all right? Then we'll bring it down here, and then we'll flip this one also. Okay, we'll flip this one also. So we'll come to flip, flip horizontally, then make sure we place it very well. Perfect. So you guys can see now our design is coming together. So we have this. So we're almost done. Okay. So the next thing we are going to add, the next thing I would add, all right, is to add the known as the hand drawn conflict. Okay. So we'll go back to elements again. Part elements, click on elements, clear this one that we searched. Yes, and then you search hand drawn birthday con pet. So I'm going to sorry. So I'm going to copy this and send it to the group. So look at what I searched here. Look at what I searched here. Now once you click enter, you come to graphics, click on see all right. So the one I want to use here, this one is the one I want to use. So you click on it and it will appear here. All right, click on it and then it will appear here. So the next thing is for us to resize this and place it very well. Okay, you need to resize it and place it very well. So now I will resize this. Okay, I will resize this like this. Then I'll keep it here. Size it again, keep it here. So you see how my own is looking. See where it is here. So you click on it again. If you have placed it, we need to duplicate this because if you look at this one, it's in 4 places 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to make sure it's 4. So we have to keep on 1, 2 here, keep another one here. Okay, so now we duplicate this and then we keep it here. So now we keep it here. So now we need to get the second one and keep it around here. But then now I noticed something. Okay, I noticed something now in this my design. All right. I noticed that some of my elements are not, proper. And if you look at this one, this is too big. I want to take it down a little like this so that I see space where I can put this here, right? So I will use this like this. Okay. So then now I come here again, click on this that we just got, all right, and I will duplicate this again. So we duplicate it. I told you guys we duplicate it into four. The first two will be bigger than the second ones. So now I resize this again to be smaller, and then I keep it right here. See? So I click on this again, duplicate it, and then I keep it right here. So now I have this. So now I have this. So are we up to here? No, yeah. If the one that is pro, yeah, that's if you paid for pro, you can use the one that is pro. But if you didn't pay for it, please don't, because you won't be able to export it. How did I get it? I said you should go to Element, all right, and then you type hand drawn birthday coffee. All right. Let me send it again to the group. And let's send it down. So let's draw this and then go to Element, search for this and you see it. Or you can pick anyone you like. Tiwa is so happy. So are we to this extent? Have we gotten to this extent? So, David, I love your work. Everything is placed nicely. Nice one. So are we to this place? Have we gotten to this extent? Should I move on? We don't have time again. Our class is supposed to end by 12. And nobody is saying anything. Please, can you reply in the group, in the comment section? Let me know. We have a nice one. But remove the cupcake that you put in the middle so that space where you're going to write. Okay. So moving on. Now that we are done, right, putting in our elements, the next thing we are going to do is to add our text. And that is basically the one of the last things to do. So we need to add our text. Okay. So now to add that text, you guys know how we add text now. We'll come down here to text at the left sidebar. So if you click on text, you will see add a text box. All right, add a text box. So you click on add a text box. Don't do this thing. Don't click on any other thing. Just type. So we type happy birthday. So now you can see I have my happy birthday here. But I want this happy birthday, okay? I want it to be all in capital letter. So I click on this. You will see this small a and big A. Make sure you click on the text so you'll be able to see it. So if you click on the text up here, you will see the one that has small a and big A. It's saying uppercase up here. So if you click on this, you see your text automatically change to this. And then I want my happy birthday. I want the birthday to be down. So what do? I click here, all right? You can see that something is blinking. That means that I can edit, all right? If you click here, you see So what I just need to do is just to click enter, the enter key, and you see my birthday will now come down. So if you want to just click the enter key and my birthday will just come down. So before it was like this, all right. So if it's like this, just click on the birthday. All right. If you click on the birthday like this, then bring your arrow here, click on it. All right, and you see it will start blinking. Then you just press your enter key, and then you have this. Okay, then you have this. Okay, so you don't have to come and start, typing 2 times. All right. So now that we have the happy birthday here, I want to change the font and the font size. Okay, so first of all, to change the font, make sure you click on your text, come to the font here, click on it. Okay, then type Poppins. Poppins. So you see it will come out here. Poppins. Poppins. Then you click on it. Alright? If you click on it, it has changed. Poppins. Poppins. Alright? Once you click on it like this, the next thing you want to do is to change the font size. Alright, so for the font size, just choose any font size that you want to use. Okay, choose any font size that you want to use. So if you have choose your font size, please let me know. So this is mine, and then I'll keep it like this. Okay, and I want to reduce my line spacing. So now I have this. So the next thing we'll do, so the next thing we want to do is that we want to write our wishes now. We don't only wish somebody happy birthday. When you say happy birthday, you be like, I wish you, long life, prosperity. Do you understand? So now I'm going to click on this to duplicate this text. So I don't need to go to test and start getting another text. So I will duplicate this text, okay, bring it down, and then click on it so that the blue distance comes out. All right. So if it is covered in blue, it means that we can start typing. So now we will start typing. So I will type, what's the wish that we should wish the person? Okay, so I'll type, wishing you a day filled with joy. All right, so wishing so wishing if your own is still in capital letter, go back to that place that you made it to be in capital letter and click on it. All right. Wishing you a day filled with joy and a year filled with happiness. Remember, you can also type your own wish if you don't want to follow my own wish. All right, you can always type your own wish. Well, in mine, I said wishing you a day, all right, filled with joy and a year filled with happiness. All right, I press enter key and I write enjoy your special day. Okay, so wishing you, let me copy this and send it to the group. Wishing you a day filled with joy and a year filled with happiness. Enjoy your day. So now I resize my own and then I place it here. So just resize it and place it where you want it to be. Okay. So now we have this, but we are not done yet. All right. I want us to change the color for the happy birthday. I don't want it to have the same color with this one. If you want yours to have the same color, then it's okay by me. But I want to change my own color. So to change the color, I will click on the happy birthday test. All right. Come down to the A that has multiple color. Click on it and then change the color to this brown. So I click on it like this and then you see I've changed mine. So now I have this. Another thing, let's make this happy birthday gold. It's looking so thin. So click on the happy birthday, come to the B up. That is after the A that has multiple color where we change our test, the color of our test. The one that says B, the same bold. So you click on it and you make the happy birthday bold like this. So do you have this? If you have this, that means you have just made yourself a birthday flyer with the picture that you did what you edited. Okay? Wow! I love what Ajulo used. He used a blue color. And that's so fine. Nice one. So what I just want you to do, Ajulo, is to this your font, all right? The wishing you a day filled with joy, enjoy your day. Let it be closer. Like move the enjoy your day font to be closer. All right. See why you just sent your this thing as a zip file. Can you change it? Okay. Nice one. I love how but always she just does her thing. Like nice one. The color combination chocolate. Nice one. Nice one. And she arranged everything nicely. Well done to you. Who else is sending theirs so that we can see and correct? I used Poppins. 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 Or you can use your own fonts. Like other people here use their own fonts, so you can also decide to choose your own fonts. All right, but then I choose my own fonts. Nice one, David Peter. Well done. Nice. I like it. Is anybody changing theirs again? Ooh, okay. Nice one. Nice one. Kamso, nice one. Wow. Gift. Interesting. People's desire is even now more finer than my own. It seems like I'll go and start taking lessons from you people because you guys are now the baddest designer that I have. Nice one, gift. I like it. Iroluwa, nice one. He also chose his own color. Nice. You guys are doing well. Ah, I can brag. Oh, now I can brag with you guys because what is this that I'm seeing? You guys are now pros in designing. Pros. Is it what I typed? Who is disliking people's? Why? Who is doing that? Chizzy, please stop it. You are not the teacher. Please stop. Please stop, or else I'm going to remove you. Don't dislike people's designs. Okay? Antonia, you said I should go at what I typed. I said I typed wishing you a day filled with joy and a day filled with happiness. All right, enjoy your day. Or you can also, choose the one that you want. Look at what I typed here. Wishing you a day filled with joy and a year filled with happiness. Enjoy your special day. You can also use your own wish. You can also type your own wish. All right. This is what I typed here. Yeah, please, can you Chisom? Can you guys try sending this as a normal PNG file? Akimat, you can't send your own. Why? We just showed how to send your work now. Akimat, please, why can't you send yours? Is it that you don't know how to send or the thing doesn't want to send? As we are typing that in the chat box, let's go to our mini project, all right? You guys know that at the end of each class. And then I remember that I forgot to give you guys your project on Saturday, your assignment, all right? So make sure you go to the Link School app and go and download the assignment there. Okay? The sales this one that we did, you are supposed to recreate that sales flyer. So just go to the Link School app and then download your assignment right there. Okay. So for your mini project, now that we practice editing photos and then designing a flyer with the photo that we edited, it's time for you to create your own very birthday flyer. So you're going to make another birthday flyer, right? But this time around, I want you to use your own edited picture, design it, then use your own, elements, your own color, your own text. You can follow the same process that I did, all right? But then don't make the same design that we made today. All right? Do you. Okay, choose your color, choose your font, choose the elements that you want to use, all right? Don't use the one that we did today. You can always download your assignments, okay, in the Learn School app. All right. So Hakimat, have you replied? I'm using two device. All right, if you're using two device, why don't you try screenshotting it or snapping with the other phone and then send? Or Do you understand? The phone that you are using to join the class, okay, the phone that you are using to watch the Zoom, use that particular phone and then snap your design from the other device. All right. Once you screenshot it, then send it from the phone that you screenshotted. Ooh, Zara, nice one. You guys are now pros. Oh. Whose design is this that I'm seeing? Ujunwa. Yay! Nobody even use the coffee that I use. Interesting. I'll start taking lessons from you guys. Nice one, King David. Nice one. You guys are now pros. Oh. Like, I'm not joking about this. I love what you guys are doing. Yes, we are done. Okay, I'm just waiting for those that want to screenshot their assignment to screenshot it and then submit. Okay, so if you haven't screenshotted yours, all right, you can always send it in the next class. Antonia is sending hers. Antonia, nice one. Antonia made a birthday flyer for her mom. Nice one. You did well. I like it. And she changed the color of her balloons. Interesting. Okay, at this point, I think we'll have to end this class. Okay, as people are already leaving. So, I'm going to unmute everyone, all right, so that you can say bye to each other. So, everyone, unmute yourself.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
The rest. Bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
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 See you tomorrow. Bye. Tomorrow.